Dr. Connor here. Exercises for our muscles. So the science words for getting our muscles going is muscular strength and endurance. The strength is that they're able to make force so that we can do things or move things or jump higher. And then the endurance part is that our muscles can keep working for a long time without getting tired. So muscular strength and endurance. So some fun ways to work on that are some animal walks. So let's start out with a bear walk. So when we walk like a bear, we're on our feet and our hands. We have our knees up off the ground and we have our bottom up in the air. And then we just walk all around like a bear. So you can do that. You can walk all around the room like a bear. Did you feel your muscles? You could feel that you were holding your whole weight of your body on your arms and your legs as you were moving around. And so anytime we're holding our body weight, that's working on our muscular strength and endurance. So another one we can do that is the crab walk, kind of like an upside down bear. So we put our hands on the ground behind us, our feet, and I have to lift up my bottom so I keep my bottom up off the floor and I'm moving around. I want you to feel which muscles are working to get this done. So I feel it in my arms because my arms are holding my weight, but I also feel it in my belly area right here in my core because I'm having to keep my bottom up off the floor. And I can also feel it in my legs right here. So this crab walk is a great exercise to work on my muscular strength and endurance. And another one is a snake crawl, or crawl on our belly. So if you go down on your belly like a snake, and if you try to crawl with your arms moving and your legs moving, even though we know snakes don't have legs, but we don't have all the snake muscles that help us to move. So you can crawl around on your belly, and if you try to keep your head down low too, then you'll really be working those muscles. And so that's another way to work on our muscular strength and our muscular endurance. And then the gym ways that we do it, the physical education ways that we do it, push-ups and sit-ups. So when we do our push-ups, you can start out on your knees with your feet up and try to bend your elbows so that you can lower your nose to the ground and push it back up again without touching your belly to the ground. And then when you get good at those, you can do it on your whole body, keeping it nice and straight. Bend your elbows, lower your nose to the ground, and push back up. So those are our push-ups. And then our sit-ups. We lay down on our back. It's good to bend your knees a little bit. Don't bend the way up like this because then it's really hard to sit up. So bend your knees just so your back is flat. I like to put my hands out, but a little bit up in the air so that they're not touching the ground. And then I try to come up and get my hands past my knees. I don't have to go all the way to my feet. Just up past your knees like this and then back down again. So up till my hands pass my knees and back down again. If you find it a little hard, you can lift your feet up in the air a little bit, and then as you come up, you can move your feet to help you come up just until you're able to do it. So those are our sit-ups. And then some things we could do outside. If you were at a playground that had monkey bars or other kinds of climbing things, you could swing on the monkey bars. If you were at our school at Garrity, we have a rock wall, and you'd be able to climb across the rock wall. And then some things that grown-ups do is they lift weights. So they get some weights that they put in their hands and they lift the weights. You can also get things called medicine balls. They're heavy balls. And then you can do things like passing and catching, lifting, twisting, all carrying a heavy weight. You can make some weights at home. If you have some old detergent bottles or old milk jugs that your parents can clean up for you and put some water in them, make sure the lid is on really tight, and then you can use those like weights and do some exercises.